Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. The witch is gone, the ugly old witch, nasty old bitch. Ding dong, the ugly old witch is gone. Ding dong, the witch is gone, the stomp down witch, the ugly old bitch. Ding dong, that sick old thing is gone. Good morning, people. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Cyber Monday. Did y'all go get y'all little trinket on Cyber Monday? Uh-huh. Order yourself a little something. Hi, Tanya. Gemini. Uh-huh. Wins Shanti. Win Shanti. Okay. BB's World and Lashana. Good morning, people. Did y'all get the good news yet? The good news is that nasty, piggish ass thing calling itself Stomp Down. That ugly thing that showed up on here 3 months ago on Jay Wilson's page. Jay Wilson was so enamored by her, he encouraged her to get her own page, right? And she's been terrorizing this sector ever since with her vile, nasty, stinking mouth. The things you say out of that mouth, girl. You can't even have your children in the room when she's talking. So obviously, I was her first victim, at least in this round. From what I understand, she's had several rounds on the YouTube. She's been gotten rid of many times, or her pages have failed so dismally that it wasn't worth continuing, right? So now she's gotten more and more vile. Every other day is somebody new that she's attacking, right? She's just attacking everybody now, right? So I guess a line was crossed apparently on yesterday or the day before, and two of the ones who she seemed to be, she done got up under, where she's clout chasing after them, kind of hang on to their coattails. These ones who she worships and praises supposedly. What is proven is she don't give a damn about them either, right? Because apparently the QB Monster, and the Phi Monster, they do a weekly page. What's it called? State of the Beef Sector, I believe. And not only did they insult the QB man, not the QB man, the all these letters. Why can't y'all just have regular names? Old Folks TV. They not only did they insult him, but apparently QB has seemed to cross the line when he did this. She didn't like that. He was talking about the Stomp Monster, right? And he kept wiggling his hand, right? Representing her alms for the poor, alms, her constant begging for coffee money, as she says, while saying that she was a wealthy woman. She's a career-oriented woman, right? This is the person who we are almost positive is a current or ex-drag queen or a failed transgender, someone who looks so horrible and so awful that they refuse to show their face, right? Now, we assume it's because she's so ugly that's why she won't come on here. But it could very well be that she's either running from the law, some kind of child molester or ex-murderess, or some kind of run-in she had because she's mentally ill. She is hiding, right? Because apparently either Chopper or QB has somehow threatened to dox her, and she has just lost her rabbit ass mind, right? So much so that she has removed her channels. At first, she removed, I guess that's channel number 2 is totally removed. And then she took every video she had down offline, right? And she came on, she made a departing video threatening that QB had crossed the line so severely with this. Alms for the coffee, and maybe a little biscuit. He has done such an extreme, severe thing that she has threatened him that she wants to murder him. She has told him that a plane ticket round trip will cost her $80. She has told him that she can go to Wells Fargo and withdraw $20,000 and get the situation taken care of. In other words, she wants to hire a hitman to kill him because of this. This child is mentally ill, honey. Now, some of y'all gonna say, why you go over there saying that? Girl, that thing is not scaring nobody over here. Y'all got the wrong idea, honey. Ain't nobody scared of this silly ass ex-queen or whatever hell it is. Ain't nobody scared of. We don't want to give her a goddamn channel. That was always been the issue. Every time I talk about the monster, then she gets more clicks and views, right? That's how she was able to go from zero subscribers to well over. I think she ended up at like 2,000. Of course, she said 2,000 subscribers in a short period of time, and largely it was because of her using my name and going over my record and going over my health status and going over my family even, and then nobody can say. But she is saying is, did she also threaten to say that she had called the place where I volunteered in San Francisco, or she had called my church, or she was going to call my church, and she's going to do all this shit, right? But she's telling these people that if her name, if she is doxxed in any way, or if anybody finds out who the fuck she is, child, then she's going to call the district attorney. First it was this district attorney, right? 3 minutes later, now it's a murder. Murder in the beef sector. Another one. So why is it okay for her to go after these people so viciously and so nastily and disrespect me in a way that I don't think I've ever been disrespected by a total stranger? Right? Her mouth is so vile. This is somebody who crawls from the actual gutters of society, right? It's not a kind of person you could take into a nice restaurant. Let's put it like that. How y'all doing? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, I just saw something nice. Say bloodsucker. Ooh. That blood-sucking parasite is gone, and I'm glad about it. I'm glad about it. So glad. I'm glad about it. God, I'm glad. I'm glad about it. Girl, that ugly ass thing. We ain't nobody scared of her. What we find her repulsive. We find her verbiage, the way she speaks, to be so vile and so nasty and so unnecessary, girl, that we don't want to have anything to do with her. In other words, we don't want her to build any more subscribers off of our backs, right? So that is the reasoning, correct? So anyway, I guess she called herself, she always has to attach her name to somebody, right? That's why she had to go to Jay Wilson. Oh, Dr. Wilson, do you think it would be good if I were to refer to you as my blog father? Grown ass 55-year-old man, right? My God, my vlog father. So we clear. So we clear. It's okay that you are my blog father. Yes. So she attached herself to poor James. I mean, she just goes over to James Caldwell. So she said, I'll attach my name for comfort. Because maybe James understands me because he understands the plight of a person who does female impersonation. Whatever the reason was, he went over there. He attached his name to James. He attached his name primarily to that Jay Wilson, because Jay Wilson will take anybody as long as he'll give him some controversy and bring him some numbers to save his fledgling, boring ass channel, right? And then he attached himself to Vivian Jennings, who had basically no personality at all. But all of a sudden now, Vivian Jennings is the queen. So he used, because she was so insecure, she had her page removed so many times. She said, I'll use Vivian Jennings, right? And Vivian Jennings, yours is coming too, girl. Since Vivian Jennings, when I appeared on Pastor Nate's channel, Vivian Jennings seems to think that stump creature came over here fucking with me for something like 12 to 15 videos. She made 12 to 15 videos about me saying the most disparaging thing about me. Vivian Jennings saying, because he only did it because you insulted me. So she is delusional. So this whole little card there, they're crazy people, right? And this proves that her stump downs. So we don't know what her next move is. We know she took one channel down and then she took all the videos off the other channel. Now, what sense does that make? Oh, since you're going to play that game, I'm taking all the videos down. So I guess they're supposed to be, the Fire Monster and the QB now are supposed to be shaking in their boots because she took the channel just like she said she's going to do. She took her channels down. Oh, we did that. Girl. Storm Creature, you came on here time and time and time again, refusing to let anybody know who you are, right? Now, we can tell by your personality that you don't work in the mayor's office, right? We don't know what this, 1 minute you're saying that you are a home health care worker. So that means you're wiping old people's asses for a living, right? And then did you say you were in the military at some point, girl? I don't know. Somebody suggested the other day that since Tracy's always said it looked like somebody else was in the car with her I gotta, please forgive me, because he doesn't sound like either male nor female. So he's born male, but he's something in between, I guess. Somebody might have been in the seat, and then according to Tracy, this person was driving a military car. So we can know that the military is not going to have no stomp down working no active duty, unless they're just bound by law that they have to put her somewhere, cleaning up slop johns or something like that, right? But military, we know that stomp down the other girl, Vivian Jennings, she was in the military. So are we saying that was actually Vivian Jennings who drove by Tracy's house with the Stump Creature? We don't know. Most of us, I'm not even interested. I think that's the most vile person I've ever encountered on YouTube. Just the people are just, you got to have a little personality just to come on here just cussing and calling people, talking about their body parts and their diseases, and it's just a filthy, nasty, disgusting animal, right? But some of y'all ran over there, girl. So that explains to you why we choose not to engage with her. It ain't because nobody's scared of that thing, right? But the only hope she had of getting any numbers was to go over in here and picking fights with us. You understand? Let me see what y'all say. So for the moment, she gone. I doubt if she was going to really be gone, if she was really going to spare us, because she said when she came on that she was only going to be here for a limited amount of time and she's going to disappear. Well, you can listen to the Stomp Creature and figure out she ain't got no friends, honey. So this is it. This is the most famous she's been able to be. Her 2,000 subscribers is the most fame she's ever been able to acquire. So more than likely, she gonna sit in that room wherever she's at, child, and then she gonna drag her ass back on here again with some excuse why she's back. We can only hope that she will stay gone. You're not wanted here. You never belong. You never belong because you refuse to show who you were. Now, one has to ask, why is it so important? So now when someone threatens you with doxing, you don't seem to have a problem with doxing anybody else, right? You certainly had no problem talking about doxing me or saying that you did dox me, which I never gave a shit what the fuck you do, bitch. I'm a retired person, girl. I don't care no more, girl. It just don't mean nothing to me. But apparently it means something to you. So we don't know why. If I am wiping old people's asses for a living, I don't know what would be the big deal about me being doxxed. But now, if I were a wanted person because of my sick mind, if I had done something in my life, then it might be very, very, very important for me to stay incognito, shall we say, right? For some reason, just the idea of someone doxing her has infuriated her so much that she says she's going to go to her bank and withdraw $20,000 and put $20,000 on a YouTuber's head. If anything about her current life, her past life, I'm trying to figure out, wait a minute, isn't that what you cover with me? My current life, my past life, my health records, my police records? But you said if anything says anything about you, then you have to murder them. First, you tried, you're going to call the district attorney on them, right? Oh, they found out that I'm a real stump monster. Maybe I did something to somebody. Maybe the police want to talk to me. Maybe, whatever the reasons are, girl. She's going to report that. She goes almost immediately into a murder plot. Should I use this? No, I don't think I want to give her the glory. Get that damn thing out of here. Don't come around here no more. Because you're not what we're looking for. I told you she was mentally ill, didn't I? And look how fast she flips on them. She flipped on not only QB for doing this, for a little taste of coffee. Not only she threw her under the bus just as quickly. She said, both of you bitches. She said a round trip ticket to Chicago is $80. Does that mean she had researched recently? Girl. So for the moment, if you put that thing's name in there, I won't get it on my computer anyway because she's already been blocked. But if you put it in there, it's going to be blank. I guess she wants somebody to go over there and say, "Oh, come back, Stomp Down. Oh, Stomp Down, we miss you." What is Vivian Jennings gonna do now, girl? You only own. They don't even know who your name is. You've been hanging around for years, Vivian Jennings, and they didn't even know who the fuck your name was till you partner with this other evil child. You claiming to be the holy woman, but you partner with Satan's spawn. And then what you gonna do now, with Vivian Jennings? Are you gonna say a couple of disparaging words so she has to come back and read you too? What's the next move? I just sit back in the cut. But yeah, if I want to talk about that thing, I will. If I don't want to, I won't. Most of the time, I don't. Hi, for me, King. How you doing, brother? With your crown? That's a nice little crown there. But we ain't gonna be like the Fine Monster. She want everybody to brand themselves and show that they're a Babe Nation. Keep those donations coming. Work y'all fingers to the bone. Hi, Seattle girl. How you doing, Gemini, and Sharon Morrison? Y'all going shopping? It's Cyber Monday. I don't know what Cyber Monday means anymore, though. If they having Cyber Monday starting in October, what the hell's the big deal? I don't know, but I'd rather do it online than to go out there and fight with them old ladies, though. He left the D out of mine, but it's all love. I let the D out of yours. What I do? What I do now? Lord have mercy. Letitia, wait a minute. I left the D out. Now, who name I leave the D out of? Lord. Lashonda Jones. Baby, your uncle is dyslexic. Sometimes I'm trying to make the stuff out. I'm reading it backwards, girl. It's not exactly backwards, but I have a hard time pronouncing names. Forgive me, please. If you care enough, you can just spell it out, though. Just put a little hyphen of how it sounds, not how it's spelled. Maybe I'll figure it out. Okay? But I don't mean no harm. Come on now, Tim. What I do now, child? Lord have mercy. He got what he deserved, and I don't even feature QB or Chopper. Kudos to those fellas. You talk about I sure the hell don't feature them. But I guess the Chopper is the one that threatened him first. That was the best. That was one of the bosom buddies, right? That one set right up under Vivian, and then turned on that one. So that one decided I'll dox you, right? That was the cardinal sin, because since the Chopper was hanging around with it for a few weeks, it's a good possibility that the Chopper knows something about him. See, all we want to know is who it is, right? So if you want to talk shit about me, I want to be able to talk shit about you as well, right? That's kind of what the beef sector is. It's not a person coming behind a black screen, girl, and just hurling insults, and I can't hurl any insults back at her or him or it. Anyway, that one will probably know more information. She is just panicked. I mean, panicked so much she tore the channels down, threatened murders and all this shit, girl. I said, well, goddamn. I mean, why did all the videos have to come down, girl? I think she's trying to intimidate them. Like he said, I'm going to take all the videos down. You want to play nasty? I'm going to take all the videos down. So I guess they're supposed to be. Ooh, it's spooky. The videos is down. Are they peeking out their windows now for the storm or the storm creature? Don't do this. Don't do this no more. Oh, I'm trying to figure out who would employ that thing. It doesn't appear to be a person you would find under regular working conditions, right? So I don't think he has no highfalutin job. I just can't buy it, honey. That is like low life scum. So there must be another reason why he can't be doxxed. There must be another reason why he can't appear or show his face anywhere on the internet. There has to be a reason why he's done this for years, not weeks or months. He's hidden himself. He's done it for years and been meticulous about not showing his face. That tells me that this person is either wanted by the law or other persons. Other people would love to know where he is, the reason why he's hiding out. There's got to be some reason where you've gone to these extremes where now you want to kill people to protect your identity. And if you want to protect your identity, the reason, I mean, the way to do that is extremely simple. You could stop attacking people about their personal lives, and they would totally lose interest in your personal life. God damn, how hard is that to understand? You think you won't come on here, girl, and go and dig it into other people's lives, girl? Oh, I didn't dox him. I just threatened to dox him. I just said I was going to do it. Well, you want to play the game? Then play the game, girl. Or boy, or whatever. I think probably whatever probably fits best. What the fuck is the issue, honey? Surely you don't think you can do that to us and we can't do shit to you? You can come in here hollering and screaming and saying the most vile. Y'all see those nasty stories? I wasn't even aware of that because I don't look over there anymore. They blocked on both my computers. Some nasty stories talking about people being locked in the basement and selling jawbone and all this disgusting shit. You want to be all disgusting about our lives, and then we can't even see what you look like. You're still a black screen. You're not even going to take a chance at running an avatar in case it can be traced back to you. So the question is, what are you, girl? And what are you hiding from? I refuse to believe it's because of some job she got. I can't imagine nobody hiring something like that to work around other humans, to work certainly not to work around any kind of customers, right? The best you could be is it's like a phone person where you're hidden behind the phone, but you're so nasty and you're so sensitive that you couldn't really work phone lines even, girl. I don't know what the hell you could do. So apparently, the only thing you can do is be a healthcare aide where you go in there and the people are so old and so fragile, girl. You go in there, you intimidate them, right? Clean up their shit and then leave doing the minimum work that you could do. Is that something that you gotta be so well hidden? Or have you done something to one of those old people? Who are you? Hmm. So all you ones that want to support her and y'all think y'all safe and all that, look at how quickly she turned on Fi Babe and Q Monster. It only took one video and this. She thought she was being laughed at. And there's good reason for you to be laughed at, child. How in the hell you want to play the game with one side, girl? You just push out behind a blank screen, girl, and nothing at all can come to you. Nothing, absolutely nothing, girl. No information, no idea what you look like, no idea what you smell like, no idea, nothing, girl. And you think you're gonna get away with that for any period of time, girl? Ding dong, that bitch is gone. Ugly old bitch. You know that she is. You know that she shit. Ding dong, that ugly old thing is gone. So people don't get too comfortable because if she wanted to be gone, take the damn channel down. I thought the channel went down because I had to rush to my phone. That's the only place I could access it. And the thing was gone, right? All I saw was anything that mentioned its name was still up, but anything coming from it was missing, right? And then I went back a few hours later. I said, let me confirm before I go online. And it appears that their station is up. So she had two channels. So one of them is up now, but it's blank. Nothing's on it at all. Don't get comfortable, people. If she wanted to be gone, she would be gone for real. And don't be surprised if you find a similar type character. I would encourage you, if you hear a voice that seems similar, or even in the typing that sounds like her, then let people know, right? When they have demons in their chat. The very least they could know is know that they're there. Because she's not gonna be able to resist this thing. Apparently, she's been stalking this woman. She's been stalking the Oracle for years. So she's been around for years. Tracy's been aware of her for a couple of years. So she's been around before. So don't be surprised if she's actually on here under different names. Right? This is her motif. And more than likely she'll be back. We've experienced this before when people have hidden their channels or whatever. It could be if she want to go and try to report somebody to the DA's office, she don't want the DA to go in there and see what the hell she is. Right? That's the last thing you want to know. See, this is a cyber universe now, honey. First thing gonna do is check you out. And since you could possibly have some kind of past with law enforcement, girl, you can't let that happen, honey. That's why you came up with the murder plot in the next few sentences. So you're going to kill both of them? I mean, this kind of thinking is not that far from what happened in my book, Murder in the Beef Sector, right? So I'm with you, baby. What's happening? What is the rest of your plot and your plan, honey? Hi, Nikki. Nikki, the eye patch Bulu. Rhonda, unsub and resub. See if I okay. So Rhonda's the person who has a problem getting back in here. But why can't I see? I can see you, Rhonda. Rhonda, are we talking about Rhonda McGee? I'm not getting. Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't know. Rhonda McGee, you couldn't be blocked, or I wouldn't be seeing your comment, right? And as far as the notifications, I've never touched them. I don't know anything about notifications. I've never clicked anybody's bell. I don't know how that worked, but apparently, notifications is an issue, an ongoing issue with YouTube. So I wouldn't panic behind that, honey. The issue I'm having here is that when somebody tells me they've been blocked, and I go to my blocked persons on here, it shows me blank. Nobody's blocked. I don't have anybody blocked according to my computer or according to my Google account, and I know I have blocked people, maybe 4 or 5 of them since I've been on here, but nobody's on there, so I can't unblock them. I can't see them. I don't know if that happens when a moderator blocks you or if it's a temporary thing or whatever. Notifications are trash today. I see. Oh, okay. So notifications going in and out all the time. Yeah. I never use, I mean, there's several people on here that I watch, but I just go on my computer and whoever's talking, I listen to them. If there's somebody up, they ain't got to wake me up out my bed and things. Stump sounds deranged and dangerous. She is deranged. I don't know how dangerous she is. She probably a danger to herself and to anybody who's in close proximity to her. She would do something underhanded. It would have to be something like maybe stabbing your tires if she was close enough to you. That's why Tracy was concerned. Stabbing the tires on your car, something like that. Putting sugar in your gas tank or some shit like that. She's a coward, right? So she's not going to be coming at you face to face. If you meet Stump down face to face, then she's there to murder you, right? I don't think she's going to let anybody live, because it seems to me that somebody somewhere in this planet would have come forward by now if they actually see and knew who this thing was. The voice is so distinct. I don't know how she would live 54 years without anybody recognizing that voice, right? What is doing floating around here for years, being a creep? That's right. She certainly knew every detail of my life, going back to my first video. She's afraid somebody's gonna find out who she is. I don't know. I ain't gonna call people molesters and things like that, but I'm just saying it seems like to me somebody's hiding out. Somebody's got a reason. Something more than that, whatever pitiful job would hire her. Something more than that, they're trying to hide themselves. Oh, Miss Wanda Jones, you took a vacation? Okay. What you do? Can somebody please tell Deanna Irving to get her? You leave my baby Deanna Irving alone. Deanna Irving got some hair though, baby. She was out in some function yesterday. I said, "Oh, that's all her hair." Lillian, we are lovers of Deanna Irving over here. She gives us good information. Leave her alone. We ain't gonna be like Five Monster, who sit up there and let that boy QB rat her boyfriend, girl. Talk all up into his mouth and in his gums and things, child, and sit there and giggle about it, girl. That's probably why the stump creatures mad at her too, because she included her. She said both of you bitches. So apparently she took offense that the Fine Monster didn't stomp the QB monster from riding on her. I don't remember what that boy said. I just know I remember hearing this. She kept saying, "Would you stop doing that?" He said, "Let's play the tape of ZX," and she said, "Oh, do we have to?" Girl, people want you to stand up like they're standing up for you, honey. Yep, that's she that thing is mental, honey. So you say she's dangerous as much as she can be. She's also a coward. She's also a coward who's extremely sensitive. But if I had killed somebody in my past, I might be what you consider a coward too. The easiest thing to do would find something else to do, girl. You ain't got to be on YouTube, right? I mean, goddamn, there are other things to do. But she wants to bring her black ass over here, and then she has the nerve to want to come over here riding on other people's lives. That's probably why she got in trouble the first damn time. Maybe somebody finally caught a hold to her ass and she had to do away with him. We don't know. But it's amazing how easily murder for hire rolls off her mouth. Lillian Strange, we are not entertaining that, and you stop it. Mm-hmm. He felt betrayed. Then he said, Stomp Down sounded like he was flouncing because he felt betrayed. She said, "How dare you, bitch? Shake a can in my face, girl." Storm Creature, aren't you even going to at least acknowledge that the boy was making a point, girl? Since you came on here, you've been doing this about that goddamn coffee money, girl. If a thing is a thing, is it so far fetched that would be his joke? Because that's what you're known for, girl. So you're such a well-heeled career woman, girl. Shouldn't you have your own money for coffee? I mean, goddamn, how much does a cup of coffee cost? But you wanted to increase the coffee money. So the coffee money is a ruse. Like if you're on the street, people, y'all downtown, and y'all see people begging for change and all that, and oftentimes they ask you, "Can I have a nickel?" or "I can I have a quart?" Well, they don't really want you to give them a nickel, honey, in their cup. They want you to put something in there, right? So they're just primed it so you'll feel generous now, giving them more than a nickel or a quarter. As long as they can get you to go in your purse, that's the whole point, right? So she was bragging all about her numbers. Why is I got 2,000 numbers? You got 2,000 of other people's numbers, child. They're following their names, not yours, right? I think I said a week ago, I said something. I don't like this idea of doxing at all. I hate it. I said, but in your case, the Stump Creature, since you are coming on here knowing everything about our lives, I think it only right that we know who you are. And that is so wrong. If you come, I will kill you. If I find out anything about my past, about my future, so why is it okay for you to talk about their current lives and their past and their futures and their health conditions and their criminal past? And why is it okay for you to do all that, girl? And they cannot even not know what you look like. They can't know anything about you, girl. So I say, saying you want to call it doxing or whatever you want to call it, girl. The people are simply fighting back, in my opinion. Is it so wrong? Do they want to know who you are? I don't give a goddamn who you are at this point. I just want you to stay gone, girl. Let the dead stay dead, baby. He'll be back, says Denny. If he wasn't planning on coming back, why is the damn channel still up at all? The army of Vic Damone 2.0, 5-babe numbers are fake, and I can prove it. Well, we know many of them are. A lot of them people are Vietnamese, and they're Cambodians. Girl. Her subscribers live in Cambodia, girl. Make a video, their army of Vic Damone. I'm sure a lot of people would find it amusing, but it was proven a long time ago when there was a camera something, and people saw what her numbers actually were. That was the real numbers, girl. And all the other shit she's able to purchase. It ain't that hard, people. If you're that desperate for numbers, because 5 is a lot about hype, right? She wants people to believe people are giving her all these gifts. So it doesn't surprise me if she's possibly buying some of those gifts herself from Amazon and then unwrapping them like they're gifts from somebody else. That's why they always get exactly what she wants, kind of thing. And she wants to have higher subscriber numbers, so people would subscribe thinking that she is a bigger content creator than she actually is, right? So she's played every trick, and she's going to use every trick in the book to try her best to get you hooked. Oh, baby. And everything that she says it's a big old lie. She's been lying since she got here. Look out, here she come lying again. She's gonna make you love her. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on and love her. Oh, here come the somebody in the hallway. Excuse me. I have to discipline my child. Oh no, it's too late. Where you at? You running the bedroom? Stop looking at my ass. You stay your ass in there, boy. The dog know he had gone too far now. He said, okay, here come my daddy. He's gonna stand up now. Yes, I don't have my suspenders on today. Sorry. These trousers don't need them. Big also said Fish got 1,700 subscribers. 1,700? Well, shit, that might be the number. Baby, let me tell you something. Your subscriber count, we put way too much on it. It really don't mean anything, honey. You know something? It is the number of people who are watching. Watch how many people are watching. There are some subscribers, some content creators on YouTube who have 100,000 subscribers, right? But when you look at their number, they're barely making 1,000 people watching them. That means that number is either an old number where they built up off of other pages, or they built up their number and then switched their content. Like I use the example of Jermaine Ellis is the local guy in San Francisco, who at one point was a travel vlogger, right? And he'd be in Israel one week, and the next week he'd be in Paris. He just traveled all the time, right? And then the money he got from his channel is what he was used to travel. So he was just a travel vlogger. Well, when COVID came, he was no longer able to travel. His numbers took the people watching him took a big nosedive, right? So now he only gets, less than 1,000 people, because these are only just people who are watching his videos in San Francisco. Whereas before he had subscribers all over the world. Well, they're not watching now, right? So the numbers way up high when he got these subscribers. And many times, people, if you like a video, you're like, well, just subscribe, hit the subscribe button. You might not ever go back to the channel again. So it's a slow accumulation. But you guys got to watch out the viewership, how many views a video is getting, right? And if it's a big, huge disparage, don't. If his numbers are very different, right? Like 5 vibes are, you can only guess around how many subscribers they actually have. And the subscribers, it really doesn't mean that much. right? We're not insulted by you people watching, but it's the people who are currently watching you. And for a Fi Monster, it's the people who are currently giving. That's her focus. So you'll notice she treats them a little different than everybody else. Uh-huh. Okay, so y'all coming after this guy, Vic, now? Uh-huh. Well, I know she's a fake and a fraud. I mean, I don't know what. It's not a surprise to me. I'm looking at Tim's channel on Social Blade. Y'all are going to fall. What does it say? The army of victim on. I don't lie, honey. So it should reflect whatever's going on here. The number on Social Blade should be similar to what I have right here. Let's see. Social Blade. Social Blade. Socialblade.com. All I got to do is put the number in, right? The name. Blaine. Okay, it says on here, Timothy Blaine on Social Blade. I have 20,200 subscribers. That is the exact number that I have. If you look at my numbers on your channel, you'll see I have 20,000 subscribers. I mean, 20,150 or whatever. It's almost the exact same number, right? Video views, 7 million. 1,000. Oh, that's surprising. I have 1,600 uploads. I guess that doesn't include the yeah, there ain't nothing there. I just says what I says and mean what I says. Victim on. So I don't know what they're gonna be surprised about. I'm going to fall out. Social Blade, I mean, anybody can use that victim on. So, but it's not always accurate, right? I guess whenever the person disables it, it just locks the numbers in wherever it is. But there's never been any secret here, honey. My numbers are whatever they are. They're always posted. Mm-hmm. So content creators, we kind of watch that subscriber count, but it doesn't mean that much, really. We got to know that. But you can go on there and buy them. All you do is put on buying subscribers or buying views on YouTube. They'll tell you how to do it. At some point, YouTube might just block your channel, though, because it sees that you're cheating, you're dishonest. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Diamond 2 Pearl. 20,000 people. Hell, I'm happy that 100 people watching me. Shit. Mm-hmm. Wikipedia is not always accurate either. After you find out the people are Decepticons, I mean, you basically, after you prove you're a liar, whatever you say doesn't really mean anything, really. That's why I choose not to lie. I just choose to tell the truth. Right? And then people, they'll go and read the Myth Monster, which I wrote over 15 years ago. They can go and read that, but they're not going to hear me saying anything out of my mouth that I didn't say in the book. It's the same story. I don't change it. Right? I was fighting for my life, honey. I'm not trying to sit up here and trick myself for a click in the view. Mm-hmm. I ain't got no secrets, honey. How many does she have? She said she got 35,000. My guess would be somewhere around 9,000 if she has that. She probably has about 9,000 people. The difference between her subscribers, because that's not very many, but her thing is how many people are actually are giving her money. These loyal subscribers she seems to have, and we don't know how much that even those numbers are being manipulated. But you'll notice that she doesn't have a problem playing music on her channel, on her lives. We are all instantly demonetized when we play music, other people's music, right? Either we're just demonetized or the money, the revenue from that video goes to the person who wrote the music, right? She doesn't care about writing music because she can get in one super chat what she could get from the whole video, right? So she don't really care about what AdSense gives her. I would guess that her AdSense check is pretty low because she insists upon playing all this music stuff, right? Now I guess that theme song she has, she could probably play that. That's probably written for her. I always thought it was strange though. How are you going to be? You call yourself a singer, not only an evangelist, but you're a singer. They always say, "Oh, she can sing, she can sing." Well, to me, if I'm going to make a theme song and I'm a singer and I'm going to play this on my channel every day, I would think that I would want to be singing on my theme song. How you going to have somebody else singing your theme song, right? So I don't know how confident she is. A lot of people can do a few notes, but they can't carry a whole song, is my guess. So they can only track public subscriber numbers once the person hides is Social Blade. It only shows the last public subscribers. Okay. We've gone over this 2 years ago. Okay. Yeah. If they are currently hiding their numbers, then you're only going to get what the number was before they hit it. That's the only thing Social Blade is going to show you. Right? They can't track a number that's not public. Put her name in the search bar of Social Blade, and she'll see fake she is compared to him. Is that a challenge? Let's do it again. It was pretty easy, pretty fast. Okay, let's do it again. Social Blade. Social Blade. Social Blade. This time we're gonna put what? She go by Fire Monster or Fire Babe? I won't put Fire Monster. I won't put the real name. Okay, I put Fire Babe. So I put, is it two separate words? Y'all can't see me, hear me. Fire Babe. Okay, there she is. Now she only has 400 uploads. Her subscriber count is 1,000. Wait a minute, 1,058. So the last time she told the truth, the Fire Monster had 400 uploads, and she had 1,000 subscribers, 1,508 subscribers. So it's been a while since she's done it. So you can't find anything out. All they're going to show us is when she left. Right. We would hope that she has more than 1,500 subscribers. You're loud, late, and now go brush your. Oh, y'all gonna go after that boy. Okay, let me get out of there. The dark will eventually come into the light, baby. Everything done in the dark will come to the light, honey. And we will see. We will see how this saga with the stomp creature appears too. Don't be surprised if she shows back up tonight. Whatever her plot is, I think she's just trying to plot like she's trying to intimidate something. If something's going on, they got to be careful now. She don't even want her name mentioned by them. So I don't know why the other ones over there thinking I like Stomp Down. Maybe if you like Stomp Down as for entertainment, then you have to question your own level of intelligence, your own level of tolerance for garbage. It's because she's garbage. As I said before, and I mean it, Stomp Down is a demon, or she is housing a demon. To be so vicious and so nasty to total strangers, girl, while refusing to share any information about yourself, it is demonic. The way she speaks, it is demonic. We don't know if the demon entered her because she was an abused person. We don't know if the demonic force entered her when they threw her out at 12 or 13 years old. We don't know when it entered her. When she couldn't get no more than $2 or $3 in her panties when she was trying to be a drag queen, a demon could have entered her then, a resentment. We don't know where it came from. We just know it's there, right? She's playing around by even being on here then. If she's got something so dark in her, because she was very concerned about finding out things about her past as well. If she has done something that is so dark in her past, then she is playing with her life by even being on here, right? Because somebody somewhere surely can figure it out. Oh, I know who that is. Was that case ever solved? She's talking about phone calls, honey. If you were so confident you were going to call the city attorney, honey, why would you switch so fastly then to murder? Are you going plane tickets and withdrawals and $20,000 bounties and all this kind of shit, girl? Why are you panicking? Immediately taking everything off your channel. You would have done better if you want to be incognito to stay incognito, honey. Nobody tell you to come over here fucking with people. She has 3 main lesbians that take care of her. Allegedly. Oh, she has 3 main lesbians that take care of her allegedly. Oh, that explains all of the underwear, the cleavage things. I identify Betty White. I say, what? It seems like there's 5 people who are on there, and they just give her money 4 and 5 times each time she comes on, right? Where she just basically just gives them a wave every time they say that. Maybe they're getting something out of just being shouted out or something. I don't know. But it's not a whole lot of people that are doing that, right? That's why some people were saying, well, these were just friends of hers. They sent her the money. She sent it right back to them, catch up kind of thing, just to prime the pump, as they say, and keep those fans and numbers coming. That stuff is pricey, and don't get any AdSense. It's all a lie. Okay. Right. From the black sector, he's acting. He was in the manosphere with Reg and the bad guy. And none of those people straight from the gate knew what she looked like. And what are these guys over Manosphere doing over here with this drag queen, honey? Yeah, I heard he's been in several sectors, run away from basically from all of them. And nobody has figured that thing out yet. Mm-hmm. He is scared of 5A and QB. That's why he left after cussing QB out. Yeah, he cussed QB out, but he also had some choice words for both of you bitches. I don't know who else the other bitches would be. Nobody else was in the room, man. Homeboy, a stalker. Pay for views and all this shit. Girl, let me tell you about my scandal. My one scandal I was involved in, right? When I wrote my first 2 books, one was the Meth Monster you guys are aware of, which just turns out to do very well by itself now. But so it was the second and third book. They told me that, well, people are not going to read your book because they're going to go on there and they're going to see you got 1 review, right? I just written these books. You're going to get, they're not going to buy a book that's got 1 or 2 reviews, right? You need reviews, right? And so this company called Fiverr, they had reviewers on there who would read your book. You had to pay them for the reviews, right? So I said, well, what the hell? I have to promote this thing. I need to prime the pump to get some reviews so that people will buy the book and then they will review. The numbers will grow, right? So I probably spent a couple $100 paying for reviews, right? At some point, Amazon said, no, we're not going to allow that anymore. We're going to have a system called verified readers, right? If you were not a verified reader, they weren't going to allow a review from you, correct? And they took down all of the reviews. So every review, I don't care where it was, what book it was in, Every time I paid for a review, it was instantly taken off. That perhaps that might be what needs to happen here on YouTube as well. This place needs an enema. Now, I was presented as that was a legitimate way to do it, to get your initial reviews, kind of thing, right? And obviously, there are people who are selling that, but they're still doing that here on YouTube. So you got to be aware. Don't be people get too caught up in these numbers things. Go on your channel and be entertaining, and just worry about: are you entertaining? Are you funny? Are you informative? And people just come to your channel automatically, honey. You ain't got to manipulate, but she is a master manipulator, right? That's how she's been able to at least appear to be doing well on her channel. But she still doesn't have enough money to buy her own bras and panties. She still doesn't have enough money to buy her pots and pans. She still doesn't have enough money to buy her child whatever she wants or what she needs, right? Everything's got to be purchased by someone else. So we have to repeat and say it again. If you are not willing to spend any of your cash money, there's a good chance that you're spending that money somewhere else. Enough said. She's not funny or educational to me. She's just a stupid old woman. A stupid old loud woman. Well, at least she show her face. That's the difference between her and Stump Down. They both got vicious mouth, but at least she shows her face, honey. Ooh, that bang, girl. I don't think she liked me singing about the Bayang girl because I got the Bayang from her channel, right? They played it on her channel, girl. I said, "Oh, girl, girl, I like the ring of that Bayang, honey." There's a Bayang song, but of course, I don't play music on mine because I actually want to be paid for these things. But here in San Francisco, in California, they used to call it the booyah. If you said booyah, you were talking about crack cocaine. So we simply replaced booyah with bang. You should enjoy your YouTube channel, honey. Don't be trying to manipulate people. And she had the nerve on her talking yesterday all about James. He ain't got no job. I said, girl, where you work? You ain't got no job. I ain't got no job. Hell, this is a job. Shit, just call a thing what it is. This is how you're making your living. This is your job. And 5 months, this is definitely how you're making your living, girl. So don't worry about who work, who QB he work, girl. What kind of work, really? Come on, keep it real, honey. Just because you work somewhere don't make you better than nobody else, girl. It just means they figured out another way to make a living, honey. This is the age of Aquarius and the internet. So a lot of people are making their coin on the internet. Even a lot of major Fortune 500 companies, a good part of their employees are making their money at home on the internet. There's so many ways you can make money on the internet, right? Let me be messy. Let me get ready. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me be messy for a minute, says TLC and 3. Did y'all see those ugly bags? Oh, girl. Why? Why did you have to do it? I have forgotten all about them damn bags, child. Wait a minute. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Did y'all see them ugly ass bags Jay Wilson drug up in here, girl? What were they? Fake alligator skin? I didn't get a chance to watch the video, child. I just saw them damn bags. I said, oh, girl. Is this boy buying hot merchandise? You know, there's been a rash all over the country. I know it's going on here. I assume it's going on there as well. COVID has got these people stealing all this stuff. Why would a man go into a regular retail outlet, honey, and buy these supposed to be, I guess it's a name brand, buy these expensive purses? He said, oh, you can get them at Bloomingdale's or some name he gave. That would be the last thing you would think of, Jay Wilson, as a man to give a woman. The only reason you're giving away bags is because you have bags. Either you got them from the swap meet, to be generous, or you got them from boosters who you're always so heavily criticizing, you've gotten a bunch of stolen bags, because the primary thing that they were stealing in downtown San Francisco, at least as far as the luxury stores, were purses, right? I don't remember all the names and all that, but they were stealing purses. That was the main thing, right? These young teenagers, what the hell are they going to do with $10,000, $15,000 bags, girl? That's what they were stealing. They were breaking the windows out and stealing purses. So if it's happening here, it's happening everywhere else, right? So Jay Wilson's over there. He having some kind of giveaway. Did he give them away already? Hey, girl, they look like alligator skins. Now, if the skins were real alligator, they would be extremely expensive, in the $5,000-$6,000 range. If they were real alligator, because they got with the big knots in them. More than likely, these are plastic bags. Either he got them from a swap meet, or he got them from boosters. I don't see any other option. He couldn't have got them from a store, and I don't think that would be something you would automatically think of to give away as gifts, right? Just like before, when he had the giveaway of these little computer things, what do you call them? Notebooks. He's either getting that shit from swap meet, or he's getting it from people who boost for a living. You got to remember, for a living, the only reason people boost for a living is because they have customers. If they had no customers, then they would not boost, right? Because the stuff that they steal, they have to sell it to somebody. So if they have somebody who's willing to buy these things, girl, that's why they boost. Person telling what, I need some of this, I need some of that. Here it's gotten so bad that they just go into Walgreens and take off whole shelves of shit and just run out the door with it, girl. And then if you wait a couple of hours, you'll go to Mission Street and you'll see all that kind of stuff they were selling. Say, who steals lotion? What kind of market do you have for lotion? But you'll go down to Mission Street and you see all this stuff spread out all over the street, right? God told me one day, don't buy nothing off the street. That you are tithing to Satan, right? These guys are probably on drugs. You buy this stuff, they continue to bring more. It's all tied in with evil. But yes, I thought they were ugly too, but I'm not a woman, so I don't know. Y'all think that stuff is pretty? He had alligators that painted purple and blue and pink. Like this is something he just went down to Neiman Marcus and purchased himself to give away online, right? Girl, I don't know. Somebody's calling me on the phone in there. So I didn't watch that video. I told you I got to be in a certain mood to listen to that chat. That voice is like chalk on a chalkboard for me many times. So you said the ugly ass bag. That's what I thought. I said, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't understand the current trends and things, right? I'm a plain kind of a guy, honey. So I don't know some of the stuff that I like simple things, right? Even if you have a real expensive bag, I just like straight beige color leather, soft leather, things like that. High quality, but not all this flashy shit with purple and orange and green mixed together. And it's on a alligator bag. I think if I had a real alligator bag, I would be reluctant to put all these weird colors all over it. Surprised he didn't have bejewels glued to it or something kind of shit. It seems tacky to me, but I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all call that one, honey. You wouldn't catch me in it, even if I was in drag. You never heard of the brand? He kept bragging about the brand. I guess you're gonna give him away. Then he can brag that he give away. You know, everything he does, he always brags about it for the next 2 years, right? Oh, our event. He talked about that goddamn event for a straight 2 years, honey. We supported black business. Girl, you went and bought some goddamn barbecue sandwiches. What the fuck is that? Support black business, nigga. Like you the only ones in there. Oh, the business wouldn't make it without us. We support black business. Every time you buy a hamburger, bitch, if people only is black, you support black business, girl. He made a big deal out of that. That karaoke place that they sang in was disgusting. The damn ceiling was falling out the place. You got the cheapest shit you could get, girl. Served on cardboard and this thing. Minimal. You couldn't admit when you got back that you only charged $40 a ticket. We made a major profit. We made a major profit. Well, then you come back and you saw that, well, Bradley and them, they were charging $300 for their event. The Five Monster was even, I think 4 was the total cost, $400, and you got $40. You couldn't admit, girl, you're taking a wrong turn. Because you only had a handful of people. What, you had 8 people in there, girl? Of course, she had to make it like, oh, it was a major success. Major success. Everybody got paid. Well, how much? If you charge $40, you got 8 people, girl. How much could they have gotten paid? So you gave them a little $100 tip or something, girl, and that's supposed to be paying for their trip there. How much did the trip cost them? Whatever, child. Let these children do what they want to do. I think I'm gonna go in here and see if I can be enticed by anything on Amazon, since it's, this is Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday. I can't think of nothing else I want to buy, but maybe they can entice me. Come on, entice me. You got me hungry to spend my money. Sweet as the honey, yeah. Each bag was worse than the next. Was crying, laughing. Right? Don't you want one of them purple and pink and orange bags, girl? Would you take an alligator's life, honey, to stretch it out and pour paint all over it, girl? Why would you put all this paint over it? If it's real, you want to see it looking real, right? They're going to have to call Peter on his ass, girl. I wonder how many he bought on that deal. Oh, this guy was selling them on the street. Nope. There was a dude selling purses out of his trunk, girl. He was a criminal. He was a thief. And you know what? You are a thief as well. What was your charge? Possession of stolen property. That's the charge. You know that boy just came on here giving his long speech 2 days ago, 3 days ago, about he ain't giving nobody nothing for free. He was so proud of it. I ain't giving nobody nothing. Did you pay for it? I ain't giving away nothing, right? And then here she goes 3 days later, since she having a big giveaway. Just unlimited contradictions, girl. If only an alligator was trying to get me, I'll get my rifle. Make sure it's not clean shot. You put that alligator on your back, girl. It was it had those deep scales though, like a real alligator. That kind of stuff, even though I consider it still tacky, you can go to Gucci and stuff and get alligator bags, right? I've never seen one with paint poured all over it, dye painted all over it, right? If they're lucky, it's just some kind of cheap pressed leather. If they're unlucky, it's just plastic. You might as well just send them $20, honey. Called it a day. You already told us you don't give nobody nothing for free. Make up your mind, boy. Anything else happening in these streets, baby? Now, let's not let this stump creature manipulate us, though. And she gonna have her moment by stirring up some controversy and getting us all talking about her ass. That's how she was able to grow her 2,000 people. The day QB plotted and set up VS. Oh, well, Rita is telling you the untold story. Her title is The Day QB Plotted and Set Up VS, The Untold Story. That's on Rita's channel. That was 2 hours ago. We standing off here so we can tell people. Fishy Puss Daddy and hooks her the messy lies of you. Okay, so Duchess Kelly Love. Okay, he's putting Five Baby in all kind of drag, and he's got stomped down in the thumbnail as well. So we got to be aware, people. We don't want these people to be manipulating us and making us talk about them and look at their channel because they done made this publicity stunt by taking their channel down for a couple of days. She said it cost $300. Are we telling people how much our giveaway gifts cost now? Okay. That nigga ain't getting nobody no $300 purse, girl. $30. Tell the truth and shame the devil, passer. Shame the devil. A publicity stunt. Yep, there's that element to it. She's another one. Anything at all to get people to watch there. I'm not watching that you miss 300 pesos. What's that? How much is that? $6. Child, y'all know anything about Jay Wilson? Y'all know good and goddamn well that boy not went out there and paid no $300 purchase to give away. You know that ain't true. Then you got the Fire Monster over there. She talking about she giving away $1,000, girl. What have we learned about you, Fire Monster, when you gave away? Remember the weight loss giveaway? You had these ladies rolling around on the ground and huffing and puffing and shit. And then you had actually made up a character and gave the money to yourself. And then you bragged about it. You went to I don't know why I can think of the daughter first. Debbie did his mother. Okay. What's her name again? I forget. Debbie did his mother. You went and bragged about, I ain't giving them shit. I ain't giving them shit. So now we want to believe now. So you conned them out of the money for the prize, and then you gave the prize to yourself. You made up a person who nobody ever seen in the chat. Nobody ever knew who it was. They just came in out of nowhere and they won the weight loss challenge. Right? So now we're to believe that you're giving away out of your goodness of your heart $1,000. We would rather you, Fire Monster, have taken that $1,000 and went and bought the things you want for your own Christmas, girl. The Christmas of you and the Christmas for your daughter. How in the fuck you got money to give away? Hey, girl, it's another scam. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the Rubber Man. Girl, you never heard a sound like the Rubber Girl when you start to scam. Loot, doot, 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 doot. Knock off bags. Knock off bags from the swap meet, baby. How you gonna explain these knockoff bags when he give them to the people? And people say, "Oh, I ain't wearing that shit." Not everybody in your chat is homeless, Jay Wilson. They won't appreciate. I guess some of them ain't gonna know the difference. She's playing the circular game. That girl ain't giving nobody no $1,000 damn. She giving the drug man $1,000, honey. She giving that bang man the $1,000. I'll believe that. Y'all got me going. Feel like going investigating scams now. Christmas scams. 'Tis the season to rip people off. Get as much as you can. Grab day. Later, people.